At the beginning of last, make sure I'm. Yep, sorry. At the beginning of last session, we started in the mushroom room, and I mean Eve, Hatala, Nadep, and Core. Winky, Eritane, and Kyrus had not joined up with us yet. In the opening moments of that session, Hatala and Nadep were put to sleep, and Core was attacked and blinded. After the attack, we found Eve had been abducted and remained missing for the rest of the session. We searched for her, but she had been drug up into the air vents where we could not go. So together, at this point, Winky, Eritane, and Kyrus caught up to us, and then together we, minus Eve, we further explored the labyrinth. We went through many twists and turns and traps and found a kobold's barracks. We tried but could not find a way into it, though Nadep was able to glimpse roughly 100 beds or so. Right after the discovery, we were attacked by 3 or 4 Minotaurs. It was kind of hard to tell because one charged in and critically failed, falling straight into a hole. We prevailed and then moved on down the hall and exploring. And the next room or secret room we found, we opened it. And we stared straight at a whole herd of Minotaurs with one Megator looming amongst them. With only enough time to say, "Oh no!" we ended the session. And that is where we will pick up tonight's adventure. Dun 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 Jen.
Oh no! All right, everybody got ideas for their next character?
Yeah. Yes, it is. I think a good time to note that Eritane and Kyrus have still not joined us yet. We did wait a good while for them. Hatala is will not be joining us, or if she does, it will be several hours. Eve is present, at least in spirit, though she has not actually shown up. And so there is Kor, Nadep, and Winky staring at 3 Minotaurs. And we're going to try not to die.
Fingers crossed for Eve riding in with her entire horde of kobold army. All right, well, when y'all are ready, guys.
Okay. Y'all have just thrown the door open, and inside the room, you see a fairly large, well-lit room. It's probably about 60 to 80 feet across, and there are several large minotaurs inside, and the remains of several others throughout the room in different states of disrepair and destruction. At the center of the room is a very large minotaur, probably about twice as tall as the smaller kin, and it has no attempt to even look like a real minotaur. It is obviously a giant machine, like a statue or construct. It's amazingly well made and obviously of dwarven construction. You can see eldritch runes enchanted across its body. And in its hand is a gigantic axe, almost as big as some of the other minotaurs.
Charles, I see that clan crest on his chest. Is there a way that I might recognize it in some way, shape, or form?
Try making a lore check.
All right. Do. Roll
Dwarven
20.
lore.
Whoa. Oh, great. For some reason, my browser thought I wanted to shrink the. Oh my gosh.
4 minutes in, and we have crashed.
It's a sign that we are gonna just not be able to do anything until they get here.
He's trying to
crashed? What did it really crash?
All right. Oh no. I don't know why it's doing this because I use the same browser every time. Firefox, did you do some weird update?
Yeah, Firefox did an update yesterday.
Really?
I think so.
There it
well,
is.
they've had an update before.
I see Dwarven skill.
It's,
You're not sure what clan it is. It's old enough that you actually don't recognize it as a standard clan nowadays. Whatever this clan is, it's probably a long dead clan.
okay. There's nothing about it that hints to what their profession may have been or what they're about.
No, you don't recognize the clan at all.
Okay.
It's too old. It does look a little bit like the ones you saw on the wall insignias that you saw earlier.
Okay. Well, recognize the thing. I'm assuming we'd be rolling for initiative next, or are they moving at us in any way, shape, or form, or are they just standing there
For the
looking at?
second, they haven't quite noticed you. They're
Okay.
going about their business.
Can we close the door?
I don't think we even close the door. I think we just back up slowly and see if we can
Just try
exit
to
the
hide?
entryway. Let's just get out of the entryway and get back in the hallway.
Just start
Wait,
back.
he's gonna run in with his hammer.
The king sees you and stomps his feet.
Never mind.
That doesn't.
It shakes the entire walls of the place you're in. Now we're going to do it.
Dwarven diplomacy.
Can you tell him to? Can you shout out "stand down" or something?
Do you know Dwarven? You might be more convincing.
I can try. I'm not a dwarf, so.
Yes, but you're the dwarf.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna in Dwarven yell out "stand down" and see if I get any kind of response other than direct charge from them.
It
But-
looks slightly confused at you for a moment.
Okay. So it's
It obviously understood you.
Give me a minute, okay?
I'm gonna
You might need more
Do you
proof.
Do you speak common?
might need more what?
Proof.
Proof to halt.
You're a dwarf.
Oh.
You do have your clan dagger.
Yeah, I'll pull my clan dagger out and hold it out and say, protectors of this dwarven site, you have intruders on your doorstep. We wish to speak with you.
The king snorts, and the minotaurs stand around it at attention, and it looks at you.
Okay.
Don't be one first.
We have been pursuing this ancient evil, and maybe with more time to explain, we could get more information to you. But we've been dealing with the resurrection of the Titans, and there's a group of cultists that are trying to break into this stronghold, and are mining through the walls, and we mean to come and prevent them from desecrating this site and seek your help in doing so.
It stomps its feet a couple times and roars into the distance. And you hear another roar echo back.
Well, that was scary.
Oh man.
Okay. When it roars into the distance, you notice it sounds different than the minotaurs that you've been hearing. They sound like minotaurs. It sounds like a construct. It doesn't sound living.
Sounds like a dial-up modem from 1999.
And in the distance, you hear another roar like it.
Okay. I say we stand there.
And you hear the sounds of hoofsteps approaching.
we're gonna have to fight at some point if we get. There's no avoiding it. If they mean to fight us, they're gonna fight us. So let's stand here and just see if. I mean, at this point, we're just waiting to find out if they're gonna be able to help us or not. So I'm just gonna stand, awaiting this thing's response.
What is everyone else doing?
Hey, do you speak common?
I would like to put my shield away, or put my shield away or down, so I can pull out the scroll of haste I have.
Okay. 2 more Minotaurs run up to it. And this is the first time you notice the Minotaurs have different outfits. The ones in this room have been wearing red, and the ones you've been seeing so far have been wearing red. And the one that came up is wearing blue. The 2 of them. And about a few seconds later, you see a third one approach. This one is wearing purple.
Hey, need to ask them if they're about to attack us. Say 1 stump for no and 2 stumps for yes.
I need
The king,
15 seconds.
The king turns and looks at the others. Give him his 15 seconds. Okay. The king turns and looks at the others and begins speaking to them in its language.
Is there anything that we can pick up on that might be?
Maybe you can cast. Does anyone have the spell to cast to see what to know what they're speaking?
You mean comprehend language?
Yeah.
The king is finished talking, and the other colored Minotaurs turn around and charge off. And you notice the ones that were flanking the Minotaur, the king, have turned and gone back to what they were doing beforehand.
So I'm gonna speak out again in Dwarven and say, "So you see, I come bearing truth."
The king looks at you, looks at everyone else, turns around, not turning his back to you, but turning to the side of you, holds up his axe, and slams it into the ground as the runes on his forearm start glowing, and another Minotaur rises out of the ground.
What did you just? You need to ask what he just did.
You notice he just created it.
Yeah, he just created one.
That's why there's so many of these bullcrappy things.
And it gets up, moves around, and the 2 that were in there both drag pieces of a dead one over, put the pieces back together, and the king steps over it and touches it with the axe, and it gets back up.
Guys,
You want to just try closing the door now?
I mean, I think at this point we need to have some kind of blessing from him before we move forward.
Okay.
And I think we've done well so far. This guy obviously could have killed us if he wanted to, and is able to produce these Minotaurs at an amazing rate. So,
one of the Minotaurs starts walking in your direction.
Okay. I'm going to ask, or I'm going to more of a statement of it's amazing that you've been able to guard this place for so long and have done an amazing job.
It snorts happily. And the one that's walking towards you actually snorts almost like it's laughing at you.
Sorry, there's something on my nose.
You can imagine it's along the lines of suck up.
Exactly.
That's what you have to imagine the one walking toward you just snorted.
Okay, okay.
It's now almost to where you are.
All right.
You can tell it's looking past you.
Just looking past us.
Get out of its way just so it can leave and go about its
Yeah.
business.
Yeah,
He
me
goes
too.
out the corridor we all just came from, and goes to the first dead Minotaur, picks it up, and starts dragging it back in.
Oh, since we killed him, he's. Oh, okay.
If we don't want to say
Yeah.
we did that.
Well, in that case, I'm also gonna take the helmet off my back and hand it back and say, we apologize. We were just trying to get inside to help out and rid this place.
They attacked us first.
Unfortunately, we were attacked.
The king snorts at you, almost like he's laughing.
Okay.
And he
So-
waves his hand.
Core.
Well, if you are so easily to make more, would you mind if we had the honor of turning this into armor to represent you and your as kind of a nod to your ability?
He just kind of waves you off.
Okay, I'm gonna put it back on my back then, since he doesn't seem to care, and we're not
Core.
pushed yet. So,
Yeah.
Can you teach me Dwarven?
So,
Okay.
should we ask about Eve? See if he has seen her? Core? I mean, I don't want to push our luck, but at the same time, he knows we're here. We've told him what we're here to do. So maybe
You can try asking about the kobolds or about the half elf.
A few minutes later, you hear stomps running up. And another Minotaur comes bursting into the room. It's one of the purple ones. And you notice it is carrying something.
What is
What's
he
he got today?
carrying?
Can we tell what he's carrying? Examine that.
Hold on.
Is it Eve?
And it throws a body down near the king.
Which body? Whose body?
It looks like a human.
It couldn't be her. She's an elf.
It's
Very
got robes on, and you can see that its body has been mutated and has almost like tentacles growing out of it.
Eve's a half elf.
From this distance, can we tell the quality of the robes?
Yeah, looks like the cultist robes you've seen.
I think they've gotten in. Hey, tell the king that these are the intruders. We're happy to help kill them.
It points the axe at it and looks at you.
Yes, those.
He walks over and stomps on it, and his foot's as big as the corpse.
Just a big thumbs up.
He squishes it, and as soon as he squishes it, a little black thing starts trying to crawl out.
Kill it. Fire
Kill it!
now.
Fire! Kill it!
And then he just pokes it with the butt of the axe, killing it.
I like this guy.
This guy can squish me with his fingers.
It looks at you, and you notice it looks at its arm, and it touches a rune, and the rune starts to glow.
That's cool.
And then it says, in perfect common, the enemy has made it inside.
Are these
Let
the
us help
infected?
you expel them.
This is bad.
They are infected.
You say these came from outside?
Yes.
This is what we try to prevent from exiting.
Well, then they are purposefully trying to let it out, so we can't let it get to whatever you're guarding here.
They were trying to break down the southern entrance.
Direct access to city. Sealed, should not be openable.
They're digging through the sides. They're coming in however they can. They're driven by
Ancient stone
madness.
unbreakable. Other than stupid rat monsters.
They may have found a way through. We did find a whole barricade of, or not a barricade, a whole barracks of kobolds behind a trap door.
Kobolds. Angry. Steal from us.
Well, we'll be happy to help you with the extermination of those guys too. We've lost a few of our friends. We think that they've been pulled up into the air vents.
We have treaty
Sure.
with now.
Can
We
you
no longer
understand me?
war with kobold.
Oh. Do you know where they're?
Don't like kobold, but no war with them.
What about
We
those?
make extra tunnels so that our roar's scarier.
Very smart. Very smart.
They stop stealing treasure.
Do you know where their main stronghold is?
Around corner. They trap door, we no get through.
I
Well,
could get through there.
It's ancient stone, you can't.
Yeah.
They've learned how to use the ancient stone to make bricks.
Nita can get through there.
I had to go through the floor.
He can
Do it
kind of
again.
get in.
Yeah.
Wait, if he takes my hammer and then climbs up, and can he climb up it when he gets down
If
there?
he did that, he would leave the hammer behind in the stone embedded.
Oh,
So
let's find a box. Let's find a box. I'm gonna ask him. Do you have a box?
It's probably not a good idea for Nita by himself to go into the bedroom of several hundred creatures.
Before he gets captured.
So, since the cultists have made it inside, is there a choke point before getting to the city? Where would be the access that we could help you defend it?
My clan covers back entrance. Other clans cover other entrances.
Who is over all of the area?
The queen.
Is there a way that we could get audience with the queen to express what's going on, or
No. She
Have,
not capable of interaction.
have any other dwarves survived?
Not alive.
Are they infected?
Several. They know not to come to the maze.
did you ever figure out what caused the infection?
No. Secret work below.
Are there any precautions that we would need to take? I know that you, since you're a construct and the Minotaurs are constructs, are not affected, but
No, can be affected.
What?
how? So you could be
This plague not affect only living.
sounds unholy.
It can create
Mm.
death and undeath, and then even affect items and places.
Is there a way that we can let everybody know that we mean no harm, so that we won't have unfortunate interactions with other Minotaurs?
It snorts something, and one of the other Minotaurs goes across the room and comes back and hands you a token.
Thank you, Minotaur.
And it looks like a clan symbol, but with a modification to it.
Okay, I'm going to proudly wear it on my chest.
Hey,
Something you hold.
I'll hold. Okay.
I'm gonna ask the guy if he can understand me.
He's been speaking in common this whole time, so yes.
He, yeah,
he
he,
can.
Yes.
he can understand you.
Do you know
But he
where our
doesn't
friend?
answer you.
How dare he? Need to ask him if he knows where our friend Eve is.
You have not come across. I know that they're not really supposed to be in here, but she means well. Have you found any elves recently?
No. Our job not
Oh.
care about elves.
Well, guys, I think that we can.
Can
We
you add?
want to help. We want to assist you with keeping the cultists out, but we need to find our missing party members as well. If you'll permit us some time to try and find them, can we rejoin you somewhere in an attempt to keep the cultists out?
Hold. We ask rat things. He makes a very distinctive screech. And you can start to hear little sounds coming through the air vents.
All right, we wait patiently.
After about 5 minutes, a pair of kobolds come climbing out of one of the vents and climb down the wall, walking straight down the wall.
A classic vampire.
Like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He took Eve.
Silence, Winky.
And you notice it starts speaking the same language that the Minotaur speaks.
Is that
Okay.
common or dwarven or their mechanical stuff?
The Minotaur language.
Okay.
So they've been around long enough to have learned the language.
And they start they talk back and forth a little bit. It's kind of slow going. You can tell it understands, but is not like blah, 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 blah. It's not like fast that it's like blah, 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 blah.
Gotcha.
The kobolds are looking around, and one of them notices Winky, and both of them scurry up the wall again and are pointing their swords at him.
Wow, scared of me.
The Minotaur stomps, and they stop scurrying, look back. They say something that obviously sounds angry to the Minotaur. The Minotaur sounds even angrier back, and they hesitantly stay on the wall but keep talking.
Okay.
They
Why are
finish.
Why are they scared of me?
Hush. We'll find out soon.
And the Minotaur turns to you. You may ask.
Me?
What's their deal with the gnome?
What do you say that to them?
To the construct.
He doesn't know.
Oh.
He doesn't care.
Okay. So I'll turn to the kobolds and just what causes you to fear my friend here?
We talk because he says so. You keep your murderous little monster away.
What?
Have you heard tale of Winky and his
No need
hammer?
to know. No need to know its name. It's a gnome.
Well, this gnome and
You lucky king here, or we take him out with everyone in tribe.
well, I'm sorry, but we're trying to protect your home and their home and my ancestors' site. So I'd appreciate at least some kind of civility between us. We're all trying to keep this cultists that are coming in that will soon come and destroy you too, if they can find a way through.
We can offer to send him into the battle first.
Me?
Yeah, we'll be
Well, you
right
didn't
behind you.
really do that anyway.
Scared of me, but Nita, what did they say?
They're speaking common.
Oh,
You can hear it.
okay.
Yes. Kobolds are one of the smartest creatures in the world.
And all they're dumb.
No, they're not.
Winky, hush.
Kobolds pretend to be dumb so that the whole world thinks they're dumb and they can outsmart the world.
Okay.
The pinky and the brain.
Basically, if there's ever been a trap invented, a kobold made it.
I'm on that.
Kobolds made all traps first and everyone else copied them.
That kobold doesn't know what he's talking
have
about.
to say
I hurt
that,
him up, which is okay.
That your work with the ancient stone is very impressive. Even as a dwarf myself, and it's something that's been lost to me. But y'all figured out a way to make bricks, and I mean, you're very very impressive.
Mm.
I even got to get
So
a peek
what
at
you
your.
want? You come to us, ask us about gnome.
No. Ask about elf.
You look for she elf.
Yes.
She's safe.
Hello? Sorry, my mic wasn't working.
We need her here with us.
She almost done.
What are you
Okay.
doing to
Is
her?
she healing?
Can you take us to her?
We bring her back.
You just want us to wait
We
here?
promise her that.
Okay.
Okay.
I will take your word for it, since you are at least on good terms with the king here.
King.
So.
You hear some whistles blowing throughout the corridors now. And they look up, and one of them pulls out a little whistle and blows a couple whistles. And he's like, all right, they come back. You wait.
Thank you so much.
And I could take your whole clan. So,
As they're climbing up the wall, one of them looks over its shoulder and says, one day you won't have friends, then you won't have anything.
You hear that, Winky? You stay in line.
And they disappear into the hole.
I don't need friends. I got hammer.
Yes, but you still have a limited number of hit points. And if they throw enough bodies at you, it doesn't matter how much hammer you have.
They invented the pit, Winky. You should at least be thankful for that.
If they invented the pit, I can use it.
Yeah.
Just because they have traps doesn't mean I don't have hammer.
Random color.
Yeah, I
Alright.
want my hammer to have the power to make any pit in 2 seconds.
Oh. I have to say that was very stressful.
A few minutes later, you notice a couple of them coming down, and they're bringing Eve with them.
Eve, where have you been hiding?
Is all her loot gone because
All
they
right, give
took
me
it
a
off?
second.
Give me.
I'm going to send Eve a text with everything that's happened.
Been off doing humanitarian work for a bunch of ungrateful peoples.
Burp. 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 Oompa. 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 That. I got a perfect. What the crap are you eating, Charles? A popsicle?
Before we
Freezy
get
pop.
off this map, can we set it up to where it looks like we're in a horrible fight so I can take a picture and put it into the game talk?
Yes. Let us guilt trip the heck out of some people right now.
Yes. We need Winky all the way in front of the giant Minotaur, and then I'll be right behind him, surrounded by some others. And then, yeah. Nice.
Should put like Kyrus and Eritane like in a corner, just like facing the corner.
And there's just a body.
Yeah. It's just
Come on,
Eve's
Nadep, get in
body.
here.
No, put the cabbage man in.
My cabbages.
That sounds like a cabbage girl.
You gonna move in, Nadep? Get on in here so you can die too.
There you go.
Why you put Hatala in there?
It adds flavor.
It kind of does. Kai, you gotta put your character in there.
She's not back yet.
No, we gotta save.
That's the whole point. They would die without me, so
Oh
Yep.
yeah. Fine.
it
Fine.
adds drama.
All right.
Did you get the screenshot?
Yep, it should be posting.
And you know Derek's gonna be sitting there.
That's just wrong, but it's awesome.
Oh.
Enjoying a nice dinner, and then looks down at his phone. And,
He's gonna be laughing when he gets to this point in the video.
oh, very
Yeah.
much so. Very much so.
How did they get in this predicament?
How'd they make it out?
He won't stop thinking about it.
At first, when he's playing the video through, watching what's happening, and we're just gonna be talking to the guy, and he's like, "How did they end up fighting him?" Like,
Yeah. When did the fight start? Exactly.
All right. Did Eve show up? We're with us actually for now.
He's
I'm
still
sending her the
typing.
text.
Oh,
of
he's
what
still
happened.
typing. I got you.
He's gonna take a bit.
Okay. No worries.
man, she must have done a lot of stuff. She probably had to help some kobolds with their homework. I can't believe kobolds think I'm a bad guy. Just because I'm a gnome. They're so racist.
I have a feeling there's probably some story there in the lore. Actually, while he's typing that out, why don't we find out and see if there's something in here?
Oh, there is a lot about it. I don't know if it's in the book or not. Technically, they're justified in hating gnomes.
I wouldn't doubt it if the one of the most intelligent races had a grudge. They probably had some kind of reasoning behind it.
They used to have an empire, and until they had the dealings with the god of the gnomes, who came and attacked them and destroyed their entire empire. And so now they want to exterminate all gnomes who live.
Are
Winky,
they
you probably should
draconic?
stay close.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
In fact, they are true draconic. The first true dragons created them before the regular dragons were created.
Nice.
So technically, kobolds are older than regular dragons.
Wait. So the god of the gnomes came and killed them?
Pretty
He
much.
destroyed their entire kingdom.
Hey, Winky, just so you
Winky
know, whenever
doesn't-
you sit back like that, you're out of the screen.
Sorry. Winky doesn't care about any like religious stuff. He's like, whatever.
Yep, but they do. They're extremely religious.
I'm just gonna I don't really care as long as those people don't kill me. Like we're gonna end up. We're gonna be getting out of there, and then some kobold will just attack me, and then I'll die, and then everybody will be like, "Where's Winky when we need to smash a wall?" Because like they won't notice until they need to smash a wall, or when they're in a fight. So
Well, if you want to, you can be more than just a hammer. You just have to speak up.
I have been speaking up.
I know.
Weirdo.
You've been doing a great job this time. So, we've got to figure out a way.
Hey, do you have any hot wings left?
Huh?
I was asking Kai if she had any hot wings left.
The answer's probably no.
Maybe. But she hasn't answered yet. She's just been drinking. 2. I should answer before midnight.
Derek,
What?
seen it.
Yeah.
Wait.
He needs to
did you
focus
guys
on his date. What is he doing?
did you guys post it in Facebook?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dang
I
it!
forget. You don't have a Facebook, do you?
No, I don't.
He's got the kids thing and he can't join a group.
Oh.
So
In a year or so, you should be able to get on.
I can take a picture and send it to you in
Yeah.
your Winky
Yeah.
chat thing.
And just send it to
I'm gonna send a screenshot.
Core, send it to me on either Hangouts or just my Discord account because I don't want him seeing it. So
he just texted me. Derek did. He said, "Is Hatala fighting?" I told him yes. He said, "Who is playing for her?"
Me?
say Charles. Say that he could say that he couldn't find a way to get rid of Fatala, so he had to just.
No, he wouldn't like how I was going to get rid of him if y'all actually started the fight.
Hey Winky, I'm not your friend in Google Hangouts. What was the other way?
Just go to your friends on Discord and go to me. Or yeah, and then you can send me it in there. Cause there's no point in sending it in the group chat since they already sent it.
I've got like 2 contacts.
Of
Here, I'll just
me?
send it to you.
Asking for. You have 2 contacts of me? Cause mine is Franklin 43.
All right,
Just
so that's
Franklin.
it, Eve.
Hey guys.
Eve, where have you been?
Hey!
Eve.
Just hanging out.
No, we need more details.
Wait. Cool. Peyton, your phone's at 6%.
Yes. I like to live dangerously.
Hi Eve, how you doing?
Well,
What happened?
I'm okay. I just, got taken away, and I saw this kobold, and
They don't like me.
really,
Neither do I right now.
Nope.
They're trying to go for Eve.
anyway, I found this kobold, and he just asked me to heal them, and he had these like tiny cracks on him, and
Crap.
but
Like the cracks that we have.
Mm-hmm.
yep, and then I just helped heal some kobolds, and now I'm here.
So that's what took you so long to type?
So, Charles, have the kobolds like gone back in the holes yet?
No, they're bringing stuff out.
Okay. Wait. Have you dealt with this before? Hey, Core, come here. Let's show him your backside.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
No, not like that. Like, look at his back.
Oh,
It's easier to show yours because he's in armor.
Yeah,
yes.
you're
Yeah.
right. So
Wait.
I would like to express that I really like kobolds. I do have
I'll
draconic
show
blood
my
too.
I'll show my hand to them. Don't cut it.
Yeah. Which dragon are you?
Gold,
Gold. Okay.
hence the blonde hair. I figured it
You
would
notice
fit.
all of these guys have a slightly greenish tinge.
Okay.
You guys, how'd you get that?
It's the type of dragon they are.
Ooh, what dragon am I?
You're not. Oh my goodness.
So hold on a second.
The job is done. 3. Nice rolling. 65. Nice rolling. I like to move it.
wait, what were we rolling for?
You don't know
Nothing.
yet. Hold on.
Charles is rolling.
I'm taking notes, so I'm in and out of the conversations.
I got you.
I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it.
Can you believe that movie's like over 10 years old now?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting Facebook next year. So I don't
applaud
really
you
care.
for not making a fake account and doing it anyway.
I'm probably gonna just use it for that group chat, but I don't know. Because I don't even use Facebook Messenger besides annoying my siblings by sending them a bunch of thumbs up.
It's a dying platform, but I like the messenger aspect with the fact that I can find people I know that I haven't talked to in a while.
You said Facebook's a dying platform? What are we talking about?
Yeah, well, I say that, but it's dying in the sense that it's not gaining new people, younger people, as frequently as it is losing the younger crowd.
See,
This thing loves
But-
rolling 3.
look, Kinsley keeps doing this in our family chat. So, like, she posts random things in the chat.
The kobolds are bringing down a couple small sacks and a small box. And they place it on the ground with Eve.
Eve, what have you done?
You brought us goodies?
I think these are the rewards.
Wonderful.
That kobold right there, that's Steve. We're good
Steve.
friends now.
Nice to meet you, Steve.
Steve!
Steve the Kobold. Everybody.
Steve. Oh, that's cool. Guys, there's a hot chocolate on my keyboard.
Not a good place to keep your hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay. So Eve, what do you do with the things they've offered you?
Guess I'll take them.
They're very heavy.
I ain't carrying them. Someone else can take them.
I got it. Is it less than 8 bulk?
You've already got several bulk on you already. I don't think you can go full 8 anymore. Hatala has a bag of holding.
Yeah,
Can we open it and see what they are first?
that's probably the better idea.
What's so heavy? And I'm gonna flip the lid of the chest open.
The chest is small.
Oh, but it's
You
heavy.
open it up and it has 6 vials in it.
I wonder what these are. Pick them up and shake them a little bit and look at them.
Hey, we can have Hatala look at those.
Oh, right. I'll just put them back in the box. So,
The kobold is looking at you.
Mr. Kobold, sir, I didn't get your name. What's your name?
You can't pronounce
Okay.
That's why you just gotta call him like Steve.
So, are you the one that Eve calls Steve?
it.
Okay, Steve. What are these?
He opens up the lid and points to the first one. Antidote.
Ah.
It's an antidote moderate.
Okay.
Then it points to the next one. Weightless.
Ah.
Oil of weightless greater. Points to the next one. Cheetah. Cheetah
No.
elixir moderate.
I don't play with weighted dice. I like to play for fun. Sorry.
Points to the next one. Eagle eye.
Wonderful.
Points to the next one. Bomber's eye. Points to the third one. Dwarf vision.
I wonder how this would work on me.
Do nothing. You
Come
dwarf.
on, Steve. You don't know jokes?
No, Jokes is back at home. Then he looks at you.
I like Steve, Eve. You got a good one here.
Go to Mama, she's got your food.
So Steve, you ever seen anything like this? Hold up my hand.
He looks at you. Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything about this?
Chosen ones.
Oh, well, I guess we're chosen ones. And then I'm going to point to everybody that got the infections.
But not
Steve.
Winky.
Hello, Steve.
And he makes a call up in his native language, and another kobold comes down. This one doesn't he actually hops out, his wings unfurl, he glides down and lands and wraps his wings around him cloak style, and you can see he's cracked all over his body and all along his wings.
Are you okay?
And his eyes don't look right.
They only look left.
No, both of them look different.
Okay.
Not like the rest of them.
The boss side.
And you notice he has brown cracks running throughout his entire body.
He's got poopy cracks.
Did that happen here in the mines? Or in the city? Or in the labyrinth?
Some born this way.
Have you ever seen others other than the kobolds that have been chosen?
Dark ones below.
Have they lost their minds?
Yes. They know no trick.
What's the trick?
Ritual.
Ritual.
Do you think you could help us with the ritual? We don't want to go crazy. We want to help defend this place, and you know, I worry for my friends.
Ritual only work on kobold.
How dare you say?
Pass soul on to eternity now.
Ah,
Live in service forever.
gotcha. Have you found? He's gone. Oh no, he's gone. He's back.
I'll be right back.
All right. There's still 2 sacks on the ground.
Oh, sorry.
I wanted to check out one of them.
All right.
Yeah.
The sack you approach has a large object inside of it and something clinking around inside there too.
Clinky, clinky, coiny, coiny.
Look in it.
So Steve, what's in the bag?
Payment.
Ah,
Eve, you want to go take that?
Yeah.
go peek.
All right, Eve, when you look in the sack, it has about 300 gold pieces along with several small gems.
Okay.
Very nice.
Can you tell what gems? and
It's
how many?
100 gold pieces worth of gems.
And Corey, you said you were looking in the other sack, or
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. In the sack, you notice there's a shield.
I expect this shield. See if there's anything special about it.
It is a steel shield, circular in shape, with a lion embossed on the front.
wonder if there's anything magical about it.
Can I? Can I tell just
I'll use it.
with? Yeah, she can do detect magic. That's fine. I was gonna say that. Can I just know anything with weapon expertise, or
No.
with just my knowledge of weapons? Okay.
I'll use detect magic too.
It is magic, and so is something else in the bag.
Hey, what else is in the bag, Corey? What else is in there?
I'll pull it on out. Is the bag as big enough to hold this, or is it like a small bag that I'm pulling stuff out like another hole?
It's the size of the bag.
Okay, yeah, just a big one.
It's a big sack. At the bottom of the sack, you find a heavy iron ring with the looks like the head of a ram and curling horns on it.
Hey, Eve, you want to take a look at this?
Sure.
I think I know what this
I
one
will
is.
focus in on the ring.
You what?
I'm gonna focus in on the ring and try to see what it is.
Okay. You are detecting force and evocation. Basically, you feel like it's going to project force.
I wonder if it'll fit. Let me try it on.
Yeah, it's a ring. It fits on everyone.
I use it as like a beard ornament instead of actually wearing it on my finger.
Not if you want to use it.
Okay. When I put it on, do I recognize anything about it? Okay.
What now? You say you put it on?
Yeah. I was
It
just
was
gonna
in
put it on.
my
and see if-
hand. How are you gonna take it up from my hand?
He
I
grabbed
didn't-
it and you didn't say anything about not grabbing it.
I was
Yeah.
taking notes. All right.
Here, Core. I can't tell what this thing does. We'll toss it back over to Core.
All right. I'll try it on and I'll kind of
Why are we even doing this? Hey, Steve. What does this thing do?
I'll kind of try it on and try to like
Ram. It
ram.
ram.
So like I pointed at the depth and like a ram and try to activate it.
Okay. You pointed at Nadep.
Great.
Nadep, make a DC 22 Fortitude save. You succeed. So you take 1d6 damage and are pushed 5 feet backwards as almost like a ghostly ram comes out of the ring and smashes into you.
A Ram Patronus.
Basically.
Hey, watch where you're pointing that thing.
And the longer you hold it, the larger the ram gets.
Okay. So the more actions.
Yep, you can
Okay.
spend up to 3 actions focusing on it, and it makes a bigger, more deadly ram.
I like
That's
it.
pretty cool.
I like it.
Can you tell anything about the shield, Kylie? I mean, Eve?
I'll go look at the shield.
All right. The only thing you get out of it is conjuration.
Okay.
I can try to activate this one. I don't know much about this though.
But you know how to use a shield.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna strap on the shield and
The rest
Right.
your arm out.
yeah.
Do you raise it?
Yes.
When you raise it, the lion animates and is snapping, looking for a prey to bite.
Oh, interesting.
That's
Interesting.
sweet.
Basically, once per round, you can use your raise a shield feat to automatically allow it to bite any foe that's directly in contact with you. Well, once per day, you can do that as a raised shield action, and it lasts for 10 rounds.
Wow. Barnas?
It will use one of your attacks to use it, but the shield does 2d6 plus 1d6. Or wait, it does 2d6, but it has the deadly trait of 1d6.
Okay.
So on a crit, it does an extra 1d6.
I was trying to figure out why the separation of the third D6. Like, why wouldn't it just be 3d6?
Yeah, and it is a +1 shield.
Heck yeah.
Technically, yeah, it's a +1 striking shield boss.
Okay, that's definitely helpful because I lost the shield I had a spike on back in the town in the pit to the lava.
Do you want to write down its hardness and all that?
Is it in the books?
This gives its own set of hardness, so I don't know if it's different.
I mean, if it's in the core rulebook, I can grab it later.
Okay, it's called the Lion Shield.
Okay.
And who's going to get the ring?
I think that's a core thing still.
Yeah, I would be happy. I like to try to control the battlefield.
Does that allow you to push everybody back, theoretically, and then us to be able to stack up behind you again?
Yeah, but you also got to think about having everyone in the party have the ability to do something.
Yeah, I mean we've got
Like
core and
Kairos doesn't have anything but ordinary weapons.
yeah.
Can you use
Our
a shield?
Eretane just has her magic spells.
Yeah. I'll just see.
But for now, yeah, you can use it.
I'll offer it up once they get on and we can discuss it. I got no problem with that.
All right.
Steve,
Most
you
of the
still here?
kobolds disappear. They all climb back up the wall. 2 of them remain. Steve and another one.
Hey, Steve, who's your friend?
He gives you a long name.
All right, we're gonna call you Sally.
It looks at you, and it's it basically looks like it wants to toss you down the hole you found.
Well, I know y'all can speak common, so why don't you give me some kind of name in common? What should I call you?
If he's Steve, I'm Alex.
All right, Alex. Sorry to call you Sally. I just, you know, I apologize for also not knowing your tongue, but it's far beyond my mental capacity, as you well know. um, I assume that you have also run into the issue of the cultists.
No, we hide. We
Well,
smart.
you may be
I think we
smart.
killed a few.
Say,
We may have killed a few. We have traps everywhere.
Um, we want to get them out of here, so they're not even a potential problem for anybody. Um, we're gonna help the king get them out. Is there a governing body for the kobolds as well, or
We have chief. The chief no help. We only live because we hide.
Would you be able to lead us
We
out of
became
the
useful to
labyrinth?
Minotaurs.
Could you lead us out of the labyrinth?
Already promised.
oh, okay.
Thank you.
You want to go in or out?
To the city.
Into the city or out of the? What? What do you mean?
We would like to go to the city.
Go to city. Easy.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to the king before we leave and say, if we need to get in touch with you, how do we do so?
He looks at the doors that are about up to his chest. And looks around.
I think he has to stay.
You're gonna
here.
be here. I got you.
He's literally twice the size of a door.
Are your minotaurs capable of carrying messages?
Yes.
Okay. Um, we'll call out for one of them, I guess, if need be.
We understand Dwarven.
Okay. That makes it easy enough. All right. Guys, are y'all ready to follow the kobolds to the city?
Yep.
All right. Are you going to attempt to draw the map as y'all go, Will?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let me switch screens.
I mean, unless you want to say that we just do it and you want to
No.
roll like a D100 and see the percentage of which you got it correct?
I mean, I don't. I would like to know how correct I am. I would like to try to finish the map, but I don't want to hold us up. I don't want to take forever doing this. I would like to press on with the story. Personally, I would prefer the story more than the map.
So are you gonna go where I tell you your distances, or are we just gonna go?
I can get with you later on it just to see. I'm not worried about the distances. We're just gonna go.
Okay.
I just assumed that I would be notating it down and could find our way back later.
Okay.
That fine?
So he goes back into the corridor you were in, turns towards the east, moves all the way down to where it tees, turns towards the south, moves down to where it tees again, which then turns to the east again, and he moves all the way down a long way till it turns to the north. Goes all the way up north till it turns to the west. Goes all the way to the west until it turns back to the north. It's a big serpentine pattern you're following so far. Goes all the way north. Y'all passed several doors as you've gone too.
Are we marking them as we go, or no?
And then it turns to the east again. You pass a fork and a door, and then now you're at a set of doors.
So, Steve, I assume this is the city?
No, last door in Labyrinth. We don't go
Okay.
past this. Past this is the door to city.
Is it trapped?
No, most doors not trapped.
Okay. I have to say those traps were pretty excellent workmanship. We it gave our small where is our small friend? Have you seen a little halfling lying around anywhere
She's there.
with us?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Along with Iris and Aratang.
Okay, I got you. Sorry, Hatala.
I just-
I didn't see you back there. Is there any way that we can get in touch with you if we need your help next time we're in the labyrinth?
Just call. We hear you from everywhere.
Okay.
We were wondering what y'all were doing wandering around.
Well, next time you could just say hello.
We know and trust you. You have known.
Kind of like a pet rock.
Brian,
As he turns and looks at Winky, he says, "Keep filthy creature away."
you get away.
Next year he gets a bath.
And the two of them suddenly just walk up the wall and disappear down a hole.
Bye,
Bye,
Steve.
Steve. Bye, Alex.
You're
Well,
now
guys,
at a big door. This is a double door.
we're gonna try and push on the door.
Nothing happens.
We're gonna try and pull on the door.
Nothing happens.
Did we try the door handle?
It doesn't have handles.
I'm gonna say open in Dwarven.
It opens.
Good one.
Just have to know the special words, guys.
And you see there's about 20 feet straight ahead and another door, but this one's small, plus passages to both left and right.
Do we want to peek down the left and the right and see what's that way, or do we want to just go through the door in front of us, guys?
I say we just go to the door.
Fun. Okay.
All right, you're at a person-sized door.
I'm going to, I guess, I'm going to look at the door as if I'm looking for traps.
You notice the door has been put back on its hinges.
Okay. Hey, Winky. You want to smash something?
Hitala is here. She could just give it a go. Well, okay.
Did you even try opening it? Okay.
Winky hits it and the door falls over.
Thank
It
you,
was
Winky.
literally placed back on its hinges. It was in
So-
no way connected.
So when we all go through, I'm gonna pick the door back up and put it back in front of the doorway.
And you see a Minotaur behind you going forward to close the doors behind you again.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna yell close in Dwarven.
All right, you are now in a long corridor. And this one is sloping downward.
We see any kind of like carving, anything on the walls?
You see
Anything
claw marks in the walls.
claw marks?
The
Like,
walls have been gouged.
Okay.
Man, we should have asked.
And the door has lots of gouges in it.
Should have asked about the
It
different
looks like
types
the
of
door has
monsters.
been busted off its hinges several times.
Well,
And there's lots of crumbled bits of ancient dust.
we need to be on our tippy toes here, making sure that we don't get ambushed. What's the lighting like?
There's no light.
All right, I'm gonna cast our magical lights or the dancing lights.
Okay.
So we'll just have light surrounding us.
All right. When you light up the light, you notice that there used to be murals on these walls too, but most of them have been gouged off. In particular, you notice most of the places where the dwarves were have been ripped off the walls. Like if there was a depiction of a dwarf, someone shredded it.
Using the knowledge that that's where a dwarf would have been, can I tell anything about the story of what might have been going on?
It seems to be a depiction of a clan lineage.
Okay.
The only thing you notice that's weird is that these are not the same dwarven features or clan crest of everything up above.
Okay.
It looks like there's a second clan crest down here.
Okay. Is there anything that I can tell just from Dwarven history if I recognize anything or
Make
it
another
might-
dwarven lore check.
All right.
This one, you're still not exactly sure, but you do remember the equivalent of a bedtime story.
Okay.
Long, long ago, when the dwarven race was young in this world, a group of dwarves decided to worship death. And the rest of the dwarves did not like that, so they basically tried to exterminate them. The few that survived the purge ran deep underground and became known as the Durgar that you know today,
Okay.
which are the deep, dark dwarves.
So using my little knowledge of religion, can I know anything more than what I have already learned?
No.
Okay. I just didn't know. You said they worship death. I just didn't know if that was a particular deity or if it was just
No,
death.
it's a bedtime story, so you don't know any more than that.
Okay.
No specifics because it's not an actual legend, it's something basically told to scare little dwarves.
Okay.
Gotta watch out of the Durgar, will get you.
Okay. So I'll kind of convey that to the party as we walk along.
Alright, and you keep going, and then finally it opens up into like a almost circular antechamber.
Okay.
The walls used to have lots of murals, but they've all been gouged off. But the ceiling still has murals on it.
Okay. I'd like to move the dancing lights up towards the ceiling so we can better see the depictions on the ceiling.
All right. You get depictions of a group of dwarves fighting a battle with other creatures. And it's this other clan.
So dwarves and the clan that we've been talking about.
No, that is this clan. You now see them clearly.
Okay. Can we tell what creatures they're fighting?
It looks like they are fighting fire or earth elementals.
Okay. Hey guys, there's more, elemental kind of stuff. I think we're on the right path.
Make a perception check. Okay, that's about all you notice.
Let me know when I can make another one, because I'd like to keep looking at this and see if there's anything else we can glean from it. Or actually, we've got 4 lights. I'd like to leave 2 up top, but then I'd like to bring 2 down to kind of like ground level and see if there's any kind of anything I can learn from maybe the tracks on the ground.
No tracks.
Okay.
Y'all notice that Nadab has stopped and is staring at the ceiling and the ground.
Hey guys, look.
Look up at the ceiling.
Okay. You doing perception? Okay. Eve, you notice in the background of one of the panels, there is a large being towering over the dwarves.
Okay.
But they are charging out in front of it. Not running away, they're charging with it.
I'll point that out to Nita.
Hey,
And
they
we
kind of
can
look
notice
like
that too.
All right, I'm gonna focus on that being. Jeez.
It makes you think of the depictions you've read and learned so far of the Titans.
Okay.
But the only thing you really notice about this one is that its head is skull-shaped.
So maybe a Death Titan?
There's one for each of the 6 elements.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
And it looks like this clan was working with the Death Titan.
Was that the Drugers we see, or was that this clan, the second, the ancient clan?
According to his bedtime story, the Death Clan was eliminated and the survivors became the Druger. And at this point, you are starting to hear the echoes of picks. They're very distant, but you can hear it echoing through the ground.
How many entrances and exits do we see in this room?
None, just the one. The one way in, the one way out. You're in a straight line.
I got you. Okay.
The angle intensifies here, though, like you're going downstairs now.
As we go down, does the sound of the picks increase or?
Yes, it's getting a little louder as you go down.
Okay.
Do you want to go out in front of us without the lights? Or the
Yeah.
lights, or at least put the lights as far back as you can.
Yeah.
That way you can shut them off, or we can have We'll have a torch or something going back here.
Yeah, I'll sneak in the very front, just kind of slowly working through the dark with the lights behind me.
Okay. Okay, you don't notice anything.
Okay. Let's keep walking down the path, I guess. We still haven't gotten to the city, but they said it was this way.
You notice the stairs that you're going down has started to circle a little bit. It's gradual enough that only you noticed it, Peyton,
Okay.
with your stone sense.
So it seems like it's kind of
You're starting to spiral. It's like a giant spiral staircase now.
okay. So I won't say anything about it, but I'll keep that in mind as we progress down.
Okay. Finally, you get to where the stairs end.
Okay. Can I tell how many like rotations it was?
No.
Okay.
It was too large of a loop to really tell. All right. So what do you do?
I guess just keep progressing down. You said we got to the end of the stairwell, right?
And now it's a hallway.
All right. Well, I guess we'll just keep creeping along as we have been.
All right. After about 50 feet of creeping along, you notice that there is a steel door to your left.
Okay. I'm gonna listen at the door and see if I can hear any picks on the other side of the door.
No, they're coming from further down.
Okay. So let's keep progressing, guys. I'm gonna check to see if the door's locked.
It's a vault style door.
Oh,
Do we see any
Is it-
keyholes, or does this look like the ancient ones we found before?
No, this is definitely dwarven made. It's a heavy iron door clad in more iron with hidden hinges, and most likely pin locks are pin bars going in and out. This door was designed to be tough.
hey Hatala, can you see if you can unlock this door?
Sorry it took so long. Kinsley wanted me to make her popcorn.
Absolutely unacceptable.
Well, unexpectable. Are we rolling?
All right, she manages to pick one lock.
All right. So Hatala, how many locks do you think you can get?
Did you want to try checking for traps before you pick the lock, Satala?
I mean, I'm not gonna tell you how to do your job, but
I
Y'all
mean,
asked her to do something
yeah,
specifically.
that's why you don't always have to listen to the. It was a good idea. You just want to progress through.
There are no traps on this.
all right.
Winky smashes the door. I'm kidding. Winky opens the door then.
So
Close
Hatala,
the
we can see how many more locks you can get out.
She manages to get one more, but she notices they're getting a little tougher.
Okay. That can only be like one more, don't you think? You want to try it again?
She gets one more, and all the locks are unlocked.
All right. That's like the best lock picking you've ever done, Hatala.
No kidding, Hatala. You are on fire right now. Amazing.
The one time she isn't playing.
We're gonna open the door.
It doesn't budge.
Smash it!
I'm gonna say, please open in Dwarven.
Nothing happens.
Well, how about ideas, guys? What do you think we should do? Somebody want to push the door open? See if it will push open.
Sure, I'll do
Nothing
that.
happens. Y'all are getting really tired too.
Like it's been a long day, tired, or abnormally tired.
Like it's around 2 a.m. tired.
I'm so tired.
If we can figure out how to get in here, we might be able to find a place to rest.
Why don't
I
we
don't
go
really
rest?
feel comfortable sleeping in a hallway though.
Why don't we go rest back in that room where we talked to the king? And then we come back here in the morning.
Because y'all are about an hour away from
Yeah,
there
we
now.
just traveled super far already. We just opened this door. If we could figure out how to get it open, we could stay in there, but
Okay, Winky's doing something nobody else can do. He's smashing the door.
there's no
Remember the answer on his hammer.
yeah, you don't get your hammer broken.
He smashes and the door moves about half an inch.
You should try smashing.
Hey, try that ring out.
I'll try the full charge ring.
Okay? You do a full charge of the ring, and it echoes like a bell as it opens.
Man, I hope they
Hey,
think
honey, I'm home.
maybe they thought they leveled up or something.
Ding.
All right,
The
Nadab.
door goes in, and you notice one of the lock pins had been unlocked but did not retract, so it had to be broken.
Oh.
Okay, that makes sense.
Hey,
So we can
Wait, can
close
I
it.
have
No problem.
can I have the sudden charge ring? That sounds something that Winky should have.
Well, you
Does
have
it
the
just
hammer that
charge-
does the same thing.
Yeah, your hammer has shove on it, and you can declare shove just about any time you want to.
Oh wait, I could have just done that.
Yeah, you can always just declare you want it. Like if I had my flail, I could try to trip someone.
Oh yeah, because is it because I'm
And now that you're
mastering the
master,
hammer?
your hammer auto shoves.
Yeah, so it's something you can
So
keep in
I should
mind.
have just shoved it and shoved as soon as when I hit it the first time, so it should have opened.
No, the ring of the hammer did more than just shove it. You had to roll higher on your attack to do better.
Okay. That makes sense.
I say we try to get inside, guys.
Okay,
Yep.
There's a room inside.
Is this the only entrance?
It's the only entrance, and there's another exit in the back of the room.
Okay.
What do you mean? How's the entrance?
What do we
and-
see
and
in this
then-
first room?
It looks like a chamber where guards would be stationed. It's about 20 feet by 20 feet.
Are there more desks
Is there-
or any weapon racks or anything?
No,
Furnishing.
there's just places where it's obvious that guards stood guard duty for a long time.
Ew.
Hitala, can you go up to the next entrance and see if there's any entrance or traps along the way? Just in case this room is
This
trapped.
door looks different. This door has arcane markings across it.
Winky
Please don't die. Can I try to see what their markings say? Or the arcane markings say?
They don't say anything. They're magical markings. They're not words.
Or the at least the effect that they would have?
You can try. Take an arcane roll. It'd be kind of difficult. Nope.
I'm gonna go back to staring at the floor.
Hey, Peyton, Core, Kylo, and Eve. My athletics is 11. I could be the person who jumps around everywhere. Plus 11.
So what do y'all do?
Well, I think we need to close the door we just came in through.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
see if we can, at least secure that.
We have our bed rolls. We can bunk down for the night.
It closes fine.
Okay.
Does it open fine?
Are
Hopefully.
there air vents in this room like the other rooms, or is it completely sealed off?
Say that again.
Are there air vents in this room?
This is standard dwarven construction now.
Okay. So I feel secure in here. Definitely think we'd be okay resting up for the night.
Make sure to place alarm.
And a dog. And I would like
What are you
to
eating, Peyton?
put my bedroll down to where I'm actually laying against the door, so if it opens, it has to push me all the way.
Okay.
No, just put my hammer in front of the door.
It's not Mjolnir.
No, here's what we do. We lay Peyton. we lay Nita perfectly. So when the door opens, the hammer falls on Nita's stomach.
But we already have alarm. I mean, if you just want to go ahead and injure him before we fight.
Okay. You make it through the night without any major problems.
Doki.
Everyone regains their their level and hit points if they have any damage.
Their level.
Am I still drained one, or
Not anymore.
okay?
I think Kyrus might still have one left.
Nope. Kyrus doesn't have any now.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do a quick bio break real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna catch up on notes.
Go play Bioshock while you're in the bio.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a quick one too, so I'll be right back.
A Bioshock break.
Watch out for the big daddies.
Oh, look at the doggy. What you doing, Kai? Oh, I gotta take a bio break.
So if you ever hear a bag crinkle, you gotta come in and check to see if you can get something.
So I got caught up playing Bioshock. I also got Kylie a pizza, and she wouldn't give me the wings.
Sorry, buddy. There's nothing we can do.
She knows hot wings is my favorite food. And I know you can hear me, Ty.
Okay. So y'all managed to sleep without any major interruptions.
Besides a couple nightmares.
So what do you do?
I smashed. Nothing. Sorry.
Well, I guess we'll take a look at the door with the runes on it again. See if we can notice anything about that.
Let's see if
Okay.
Hatala and Airtane can help look at this too.
Yeah. Because they're going to be better than anything that I just rolled.
I still haven't woke up
definitely
yet.
better. Can I try to roll a cannon?
You don't have
You
any
can try.
magic.
But I'm still magical.
Just your personality.
Yep. Eve, you can do it too. Eve, you gotta roll big time. You gotta roll big time.
I can't do it.
Yeah, you can. You are can.
No, I'm not.
Then what are you?
Apparently, she's Arcanta.
Kylie, just roll it.
She's a cleric. She has religion.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Can Hatala?
All that Aratane can tell you is the runes have something to do with binding and permanence.
Miles, is there any like rock remains in the room that we're in?
No.
Did you try saying open on this door?
Oh. Open. In
In
Dwarven.
Dwarvish.
Nope.
Open in Gnomish.
Nothing happens.
Open in Common.
Did you try it in Badger?
Open in Sylvan.
Why don't you just touch it and see if it opens?
Fine. I'm gonna pick up Nedif and throw him at the door. Can I do that?
You can try. You have to make a grapple check against him.
How do you grapple check?
Athletics versus athletics.
Athletics. Have fun, bro.
Ow.
You barely managed to grab him.
Okay. I'm gonna throw him at the door.
I want
Make
to
another
try.
athletics check, and you get to make a reflex check.
An athletics check.
Oh.
Have fun.
Well, he chunked you. You smack into the wall, and you smack into the door, and are now stuck to it.
Thanks, guys. I'll hang out here for a minute. Or forever.
You're not gonna have a door.
Is
stuck
it, are you stuck on your back or are you stuck on your belly?
I don't know.
Let's see.
Can I try pulling them off?
His
Alright,
back
no.
is stuck.
Alright, I got the rope. I'm gonna toss him the rope and I'm gonna try and pull him off. See if you leave some skin behind.
What do you need?
I'm just gonna try and cast Dispel Magic on it.
What? The drinking.
We just leave.
Water.
Nidep will stay here. We'll give you a sign that
What?
says, "Do not enter."
Wait, what happened to this? What happened to the skull on his back? Because it was on his back.
He wasn't carrying it because he's been sleeping.
Oh. Have fun up there,
So
need it.
can I cast
You
Dispel Magic on it?
You can.
Alright, I would like to do that. And I have to. I haven't gotten it in there yet. So I've got to attempt a counteract check against the target.
Yep.
Stop. Get out.
It'd be my caster's DC. I don't know. Let's see.
Hey. Stop it, Kins. Don't touch my monitor.
So add your spell modifier and then do a d20.
Yes.
Like a spell attack.
No.
Okay. So a D20 plus my.
No.
Alright, I'll roll a D20. My spell DC is 21.
No, your spell attack.
Oh, 11. So 19.
19. You notice several of the runes fade. You're still stuck.
Perfect. Needip has to get off the door to help
All of
us
a
get through
sudden,
it.
you drop to the ground,
Right.
and the door is gone.
We walk in. Needip,
Good job,
what did you
everyone.
do?
That was a team effort.
Yeah.
Needip, what did
That
you
was a
do?
team win.
What did you do, Needip? Why is the door missing?
I made the magic go away. So we're gonna gather up our stuff and eat a light breakfast and head out.
I got some eggs ready.
You notice something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
Yes, you see 2 of Winky's hammers on the ground.
I'm gonna rub my eyes and look at it again. Does anybody else see 2 hammers?
Do I see 2 hammers since
Yeah.
they're my hammers?
Yeah.
I do? Will, you can have one of my hammers.
What if it's not a hammer?
Something
I'm
might be copying or mimicking it.
I'm gonna pick up Needip and throw him at one of the hammers. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
He's learned a new mechanic, Charles. He's learned
Remember, the rule is don't throw the dwarf.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so I won't throw him. Okay, so
I'm gonna throw you to the
I'm gonna take. Does someone want to? I'm gonna ask. Dang it. I'm gonna ask Hatala if she can use Mage Hand to see if which one, if it's like a illusion.
Mage hand can't move your hammer.
I'll
No,
approach.
if it, like just touch it.
I can approach one with my
Don't
shield in
touch
front of
it!
me. I'll poke it with my shield, or poke it with. Got a shield and katana behind the shield, and I want to poke one of them with the sword. See if it moves.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. All right, I want to poke the other hammer.
Nothing happens.
All right, I'm gonna try picking up. I'm gonna put my sword away and try picking up a hammer.
Okay. You pick it up.
He can't sit with ease because of I have less strength than him. So.
Yeah. All right, you want to try grabbing the other one, Winky?
Okay, I'm gonna pick up the other one.
Okay. Okay.
Nothing happened.
I'm gonna try to put down the hammer.
You can't.
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait, can I put down my hammer?
Initiative.
Yeah.
A mimic! It's a mimic. Initiative. Initiative.
Do we
So,
need to wait until
continuative.
you get a new map going, or do you want to just go ahead and click
I'm going to
ourselves?
recycle.
Okay. So we're good to go ahead and click our character and roll.
Yeah.
No. He has to
Okay.
put up. He has to put up the
He
board
said
first, though.
he said we were good to go ahead. I mean,
Okay.
we can wait. We got no problem waiting.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till the board gets popped up. I'm still over here. Dang it. My Roll20 just lagged up.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do anything. Oh, there we go. I'm good. Yeah. I can basically pick up anyone I want to because my athletic check are amazing. So now, instead of having you building a pit under you, I just have to throw you in a pit. Bleh.
What if I counter and throw you instead?
I was talking about Nita.
I'm just gonna turn into a dinosaur and just trample you.
I think your strength stays the same. I would be stronger than you. Right?
No, they have specific stats for each individual.
But you still won't be as strong as a real dinosaur.
Right.
Will I be stronger than him?
I don't know.
If he turns into a dinosaur, I'm still throwing him.
All
He
right.
could turn into a tree. I'm throwing him in.
Just start catapulting velociraptors.
Wait, that could be something we could do. I could pick up Nita and just throw him across the room to get him to the enemy.
Is that
I
kind of
need
like
it.
a Hulk and Wolverine cannonball throw?
Yes. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Nita shouldn't be in the front. So it would have to go the other way around.
So it hit me.
Yep.
It's a mimic.
16 damage.
So happened up it. It's just like his initiative. Oh, by the way, Nita, do you want to go first or should I? Because we rolled the same thing.
And it missed Will. Oh no. No, even with being flat-footed, because technically to it, you're flat-footed since you're holding it.
Yep.
It's hard to bob and weave when you're holding the thing.
If
Yeah,
only we had done this spell instead of picking up the hammer.
I told you to do Mage Hand.
The spell had nothing to do with anything.
It's worth a shot.
The spell was the problem. The mimic was trapped.
Hey, oh, Nita, you released a mimic?
Yeah, they turned a mimic into a permanent door.
Technically, you started this, Winky.
He was being a jerk
Somebody
and told me to
threw
touch
Alright.
it. So I threw him at
Eve,
the
your
door.
turn.
I'm gonna go with the basic divine lamp. Oh no.
Nope, you missed.
And then
So
this
happy to me.
shield.
All right, core.
Oh, damn.
I'm not still holding this thing, am I?
Yes.
Can I drop it?
Nope.
No, it's stuck to your hand. I think you can roll a check to get it unstuck.
Well, I've
Okay.
got a shield in my other hand, so I'm gonna try out this lion shield activation.
Okay. You activate it.
All right, and then
Now the lion is snapping on your wrist.
I'm gonna hold the hammer in front of the shield.
All right.
Nice.
Make an attack roll for a shield attack. Shield bash.
Just a second. My shield still has a spike on it. Do you want me to take that off before I roll?
No, just do it, and we'll do the other damage for the new thing. You eventually can update it.
Okay.
All right, you hit. So roll 2d6 damage. And then plus your strength.
Strength modifier is 5.
13. All right.
All right. It's still snapping, right? So I'm just gonna do it again. Or is that all my actions? I don't know how many it took
That's
to activate.
one action.
I'm gonna do it again.
All right. And this one's the attack 2. And you hit.
Plus 5.
So 11.
Yeah,
All right.
my during this game is so good.
Is that it?
That's 3 actions, right? Because it took one to activate the shield.
No, that's a shield action. Remember, you have the ability to raise shield as a reaction.
All right. Then we'll do it a third time.
Because it says normally that is an action, but it specifies raise shield, which is an innate ability you have as a fighter.
Okay. That was a 14.
And that did not hit.
No.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
dokie.
Winky or Needep, who's going first?
I want
I'll
to.
let, I'll let Winky go first.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna pick up Nita. I'm kidding. I'm gonna head over to Core and try to whack the hammer out of his hands.
All right. You hit.
It's a hit. Wow, I rolled a 6 to get a 22.
All right, make a reflex save.
Crazy. Will?
You.
Or me? Me? Wait, was it 2 mimics?
All right, your hammer is stuck to it.
Dang it! Wait, that's not a good reflex save?
Nope.
Slam it on the floor.
So I could. What if I rip it so hard next round? My next turn. Hold on. I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna try to pull. I'm gonna try to just pull the hammer and just go like that and try to yank it off.
Make an athletics check.
And I need to. Oh, hold on. It's right here.
Nope, you cannot
Dang
retrieve it.
it! But do I like fling it or
Nope,
something? No.
because you're pulling
Okay,
against core.
I'm gonna try to do it again.
All right. Nope.
What?
Need it?
All right. I am going to say, all right, so it's like here between the two of them, right?
Yep.
All right. I am going to watch your fingers.
I didn't know things could get stuck to it after it was originally done. Wow. Ooh, needed that roll sucked.
Nope.
Do you guys remember Zuko from the episode where he lost his firebending and had to go there? That's what that felt like.
All right, well, that's about all I can do.
Now you have one more action.
I'm not touching the thing. I can't cast another spell on it, so sorry, guys.
What about Hatala's turn? Isn't she still in the thing?
Wait, how's it hitting me?
It's got
stuck
tentacles
to
that it can
the-
stretch out.
Oh.
12 damage. Make a reflex save.
Me?
Yes. It's gonna stick you to it.
I clicked it. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna flick the monitor. Okay, didn't work. Just do it again. Do it again. Click reflex again. Click reflex again.
Elijah, you need to click the patience button.
Yeah, I'll click the places button. I'll click reflex for him. No, I won't.
Did you actually click it?
I told you, click it again. It doesn't work sometimes.
Oh, just you wait. It's going to pop up like 30 times in a row now.
Did you click it multiple times?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Go to the first one. He rolled a 19 on the first one, a 30, a 29, a 15,
So the
a
19
32.
counts.
19.
Oh, man. I can't take
You
that
got a
33 in
19
there.
on
You can't
No.
take the 33. You're stuck to the hammers.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
You're stuck to it. Man, this is crazy. My dad's gonna come in here and he's just gonna go up on the thing to see what rolls we did, and he's just gonna see reflex, 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 and it's like, what?
Well,
How many
I've been
times?
keeping him updated on some of the funny parts, and I told him how Nita was stuck to a door, and
Did you
then
tell
he
him
was
how
like,
I
"Is that what
feel?
Nita was stuck to?" And I'm like, "Now he's stuck to it again." So I don't know, like, yes and no.
11
But yes,
damage,
again.
Eve. Make a reflex save.
Oh no. Okay.
Eve.
Reflex.
Did you tell him about me throwing him at the door?
Hey, you made your reflex save.
Dang! We're not all stuck together.
So now it's Eve's turn.
Mm.
Is there any open space to hit it anymore?
Remember, Winky and the Depp are pretty small, and Core's tall, so it's up high.
Right. I'm gonna try to do.
Don't hit it with anything melees because it gets stuck. Wow,
Yes.
that is special.
All right, click it again for your extra damage. 20 damage. All right, Core.
Yes. My turn? No.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna proceed with the the shield again.
All right. All right, you hit. Make a reflex save now.
His shield's getting stuck. Your shield's
stuck.
stuck.
Is it stuck in the lion's mouth by chance?
It's stuck with the mouth chomped closed.
Okay. That's fine. Did it do damage at all?
Yank it free.
What's that?
You
Yeah.
can try to yank it free.
Did it do damage at all?
I don't know.
It already did the 5.
The shield was 2d6, or just you're just gonna take the 5?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, did the 2d6. Blah. I just saw the 5. I'm like, oh, that's 5 damage.
5 damage.
Another 5 with a 5 strength modifier.
So the total of 10.
Yes.
Okay. It
Now,
stops wiggling around.
can I try dropping it now?
Nope, still stuck.
Okay, I'm gonna try and rip the shield free.
Reflex. Or actually, athletics.
Yeah, I was like, why is he doing reflex? I did athletics.
All right, you
Wow.
managed to rip the shield free.
Okay. Was that his last action?
He's got one more.
Okay.
I'm just going to. Hold on a second. I'm gonna try to pull my hand free.
All right, athletics.
Wow.
You barely managed to yank it off.
So not
Alright.
only my hammer stuck to it and need it.
Yep.
Okay. So it's my turn now?
Winky?
Okay,
Yep.
I'm just gonna like try to fling it off my hammer.
Athletics. Nope.
Dude, that's a 1. Do
Oh,
I
that
drop
is
my
a 1.
hammer?
You let go of your
Do I
hammer.
drop my hammer?
Yep.
Does need it go with the other hammer?
Actually, need to make a reflex save because you've now got the weight of 2 hammers hanging off of you.
Oh my gosh. This is funny.
All right, you managed to
It's
keep
the
your
weight of
ground, but you're like, oh, still going. It's not the weight; it's that it's off balancing because it's a tentacle yanking you to the side. With the
Okay,
weight
so
of
I have
double
another
Winky
action.
hammer.
I have more actions. 2 more
No,
actions.
you flung yourself down. You're done.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my hammer.
You're done.
Wait, what?
You're done. He
Okay.
just said you're done.
You critically fumbled. You flung yourself to the ground. So you're done for the turn.
Okay, that makes sense.
Need it?
Okay.
You're
Have
muted
fun.
still.
Yep.
You're muted.
You're muted. Unmute you. He's still muted. Oh, there you go.
I am going to give it a little ray of frost and see if I can get this thing to chill out.
Okay. Okay, the ray of frost hits it, nothing happens.
Okay. Can I, with my last action, am I holding both of the hammers now, or no? I'm stuck to one hammer that's stuck to the other hammer, right?
There's a tentacle going from you to the hammer, and then the hammer is sticking to the other hammer.
All right. I'd like to sling my, I guess, my arm that's attached to the tentacle, trying to smash the hammer on the ground.
Okay, well, first off, what is Kinsley doing in the background in the picture? Because she's on camera again, but she just left, so. Kinsley needs to stop standing on the back of the couch. All right. So you try to sling it down to the ground?
Right.
Via what method?
With my arm. I'm
Grabbing
assuming,
the hammer.
huh?
Grabbing what?
Just with it being attached to my arm as the tentacle, I'm just going to try and smash it like.
It's most likely attached to your torso somewhere.
Oh,
Because you didn't touch it, it touched you.
right. Sorry, I got distracted by the walrus or whatever is going up over there. I guess. Sorry, ADD. I guess I'm gonna position myself in a way to allow for somebody to smash this thing and have a good open shot at it.
Okay. That's good, Elijah. Not that he can hear. Okay. Well, while you're trying to figure that out, it finally goes limp and falls off. It's been dead.
I covered it up.
It's been dead.
Yeah. It's still sticky after it's dead for about a minute.
Wait, it's been dead?
I'm gonna pick it up and sling it at Winky.
Sticks to
It's
you
not
again.
sticky anymore.
I know. Throwing
So
it at
a rubbery noodle version of Winky's hammer just whacked into Winky.
Does it hurt me at
a
all?
boneless
No, it's a
version.
rubbery noodle version of your hammer.
I'm like,
It's like a melted plastic version of your hammer.
I'm gonna pick up my actual hammer. I'm gonna pick up my actual hammer, and then I'm just gonna take the one that he just did and just whack him with it.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna say, Eve, do you need any medicine or healing?
I could use some healing.
Oh, I'll use healing on Need It. I'll do some healing on Need It.
I'm down 11, but do you need some or
That's
Need
Need
It?
It. That's Need It.
I'm down like 30 points.
Yeah, now I
Healing
can't.
Need It.
Now I can't do it until
And you're an
an
expert?
hour later.
You're an expert, Winky, right?
Winky, you should have
yeah.
tried to help Eve instead.
Yeah,
Now
so
But
we're,
I'm an
failed.
expert in he.
yeah, we're kind of stuck in a. Nadep,
Yeah,
can you
but I'm a-
heal?
I mean, I can try and heal myself.
Or Eve?
No, you can't be healed by anything other than magic for an hour.
Yeah.
Do anything? Cause I'm an expert.
Do we have a potion?
No.
Nothing that would
Eve,
do that much.
Eve might
healing,
have
though.
some. Oh, does Aritane's staff have a healing spell?
Oh, she can do the once an hour thing right now. So she does 1d4 healing to everyone.
1d4.
Yeah, I'll just roll how many people?
No,
Three.
Elijah.
Let
3 to
Joe-
to
everybody.
everybody. Well, I didn't really need any healing.
But then you don't get any healing.
Yeah, I'm full.
Eve, do you have any healing you can throw his way? That won't burn up. I don't know how many spells you have.
She should be at full spells right now.
Yeah, I have all my spells. So I mean, I can use one. It's just a
You should be good,
Yeah.
Hayden.
Oh, by the
See?
way, I covered up my dad's camera so nobody can look at it anymore.
Yeah, we saw the walrus.
And I can't wait till my dad gets home and I get to tell him about me throwing me dipping through a wall.
All right, so what do you do now?
I guess go through the doorway.
Okay. Inside is another small room and another doorway.
Is it the same one as we did earlier? Same one.
No, it's just a regular door.
Okay, I'm gonna see if it's locked.
There's a bar on this side.
Bar.
Huh. I
You
And
guys
the
wonder
wanna
if
go get a drink?
the door has rooms on it too.
The door. Oh crap.
The bar has rooms on it as well.
So we can't get a drink? Sorry. You said bar.
Yeah. This is what's called a low-tech lock.
And this is what's called a hammer.
Is barred from this side?
It's barred from this side.
So
And this
we
door
probably
is
shouldn't
oak,
touch it.
bound in iron, but the wood looks weird.
Guys, we have to do some kind of spell on this thing. Or I could just throw Nita about it again.
Does it look ethereal?
Make a perception check. The wood looks ethereal, and the iron looks ethereal as well.
Well, isn't this
He said
interesting?
he said there were like things on it. Maybe you should do Arcana checks. Let's see
I'm
what-
more primal than I am Arcana, but I'll take a look at it.
Wow, Airtane. Good job.
Anyone else want to take an arcana look at it? Hey, look at
Can't
Kolar. Not need it.
Can't Hatala do it? Can't Hatala do one?
She can, but Core did it.
Okay.
You
Tell us what you
notice
know, Core.
that the room, the only thing you can think of is that is something to prevent magic from affecting the door at all.
So hammers can affect the door?
I shared that with them. Well, here's the deal. I mean, it's barred from this side, keeping whatever's on the other side from getting in here. I don't know that we
Or
necessarily
keeping
want to.
it from getting out.
I mean, we can try just unbarring it and looking on the other side, but I don't want to break the door in case we need to close it back. And just so you guys know, I got like another 5 or 10 minutes I can put in. I'll need to head off.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Peyton, look at this Arcana. You see it?
No.
No.
Can't see
No
it.
one
Can
can.
you?
You could just say the.
Yeah,
Our
my Arcana
since
first.
we only have 10 minutes. We don't waste the time on it.
Okay, I'll tell you later. Let's go. Okay, Winky's
Alright.
gonna take his hammer and just smash the door.
No.
We don't
we're
want to
gonna-
smash the door.
Come on.
Not
We're
this
gonna
one.
carefully open the latch and open up just a little bit. Hey, Core, be ready to shove this door back closed. We're just gonna like peek in behind it and see if we can see anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I got in
You
that
open
position.
the door, and the inside area is very well lit, and there is a large, very large room, cylinder shaped. In the middle, there's a cylinder with almost like a detented platform in the ground a bit, and you can see there's markings on the ground, and there's pillars, two big pillars in the middle of the room, and in the middle of those pillars is a person chained up.
All right.
Wonderful.
Tell you what, Core. I'm thinking we better not like run the risk of this person getting out. So, do you trust me to stand in here and question him while you lock the door behind me?
Hold on. Who has the best intimidation?
I can't hear you.
Who has the best intimidation?
I don't think we can. I'd have best intimidation, but I don't think we have to close the door on you. But I
don't
mean,
close
can
the
we
door.
trust what this person says? Can we tell
No.
anything at this distance? Can we tell anything about the person? Is it a dwarf? Is it a human?
Your guess is, whatever it is, it's probably about 12 feet tall
What?
and
Okay, so-
exquisitely beautiful.
Eve should go in there. Core should go in there, and then me and Nita stay out here.
Mm, I think only one person goes in, whoever's going to talk to it, and then we'll tie a rope around that person's waist. Winky, you be ready to yank that person back through the door, and I can be ready to close the door. So,
I'm okay with
Okay.
that.
Nita, go. I'm glad to pull you. I'm just gonna
Okay.
pull him so hard he slams into the other wall. Okay. So does Nita have to go to
Leave
the
this
chat?
door open so that y'all can all hear what the conversation that goes on inside.
leaving the door open.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
But I've got control of the
So-
door ready to close it once you pull it through.
As I approach the being, can I tell if it's like facing me or facing away from me?
You're not sure. It's stooped.
All right. Walk up, and in Dwarven, I'm going to say,
Hello.
"Do you understand me?"
It stands up to full height, and it's now about 16 feet tall. And it's like,
Big boy.
a dwarf. I haven't had one of those in a long time.
It's gonna
Visitor, that is. It's been
Said
quite
visitor.
dull around here for the longest time.
Well, maybe you can shed some light on what's going on out there.
Out there? I don't think I can help much with what's going on out there since I've been in here for so long.
Well, I think it's
It's
something
been
that
a-
has happened before.
Something that happened before. A riddle. This is the most interesting day I've had in a while.
Well, you can either be cooperative or we'll go away and, it'll be real boring again.
Like it
Oh.
matters. I'm not
Okay.
even sure if you're real.
See ya. I'm trying
Nita-
to start walking out.
Nita, ask him how long he's been in there. Or she. I didn't really get to see it.
Does it have any reaction to me, like feigning that I'm gonna turn around and walk away?
Nope.
Okay. Well, that didn't work. So who are you? What are you?
Me? What? Hold on. It's been so long since I've spoken or had to use my name. Pericus.
Heracus?
And what are you, man?
Pericus.
You
What?
just you came up with that on the spot.
I was just asking what they were.
I am Pericus. Pericus of Gladoria.
What's Cladoria? Ask him that.
I'm not familiar with that place. What are you?
You don't know of Gladoria? What have you been living under a rock? Oh wait, a dwarf. I knew that.
I think you've been down here longer than you think.
Oh no, it's been quite a while. I mean, before everything went crazy down here, let's see, 2 generations of dwarves?
Yeah.
The great-grandchild of my first guardian was here for a long time. Even after he died, he was still here for a long time.
So what do you know of the dwarves that used to inhabit this place?
Which time?
Why don't you just start at the beginning?
Death dwarfs, bad guys.
Yep. Then what?
Then earth dwarves. Good guys, mostly.
Hey, Nita, which dwarf are you?
What happened between the two groups of dwarves? Was there fighting between them?
Oh, earth dwarves exterminated all death dwarfs.
Okay.
But they did it out of greed, not out of goodness of their little glittering gold hearts.
I mean, would you expect less from a dwarf?
Man, I don't know. Most of them are fairly typical folk. Our empire liked them pretty much. At least
Your
they're not as
empire.
bad as stinking elves.
Yeah.
You don't like
Not really.
elves? Hey, ask him what
The
he thinks
best
about
thing that ever
gnomes.
happened when we exterminated all of them.
I think you missed a few. I'm gonna point a finger back.
Eve is gonna get mad.
I wouldn't be surprised. They came from somewhere else in the first place. Not like they're smart enough to get the clue the first time.
Nita, ask him about
Well,
ask him about
I have to
gnomes.
say, I've seen quite a few elves in my life, but you're the first of whatever the heck you are I've ever seen.
I would hope so. I mean, in my heyday, ooh, perfection is hard to look upon.
I
I'm
could
quite
say
far from that. I'm quite far from that now, so don't try to humor me. And you're close enough to tell that he does literally look like perfection personified, and he thinks he looks ugly right now.
I wouldn't know what he is, would I?
Not a clue. His features are perfectly human,
Okay.
but the tone of his skin is like just shy of obsidian.
What
So-
about gnomes?
And his hair looks like mithril.
Okay. So, pardon my ignorance, but what race are you? What are you? What are your people?
I don't have a people.
You're one
I
and
am
only.
Pericus, one and only. Grandson of the great earth elemental.
Ah, you're the spawn of the earth elemental.
Yes.
Why do they have
You
you
and
chained up down here in the basement?
Well, a little bit of an infection issue. Being a true immortal, certain things can be quite a bit of a hindrance.
You're giving people crap.
And he raises one of his arms, and you see tentacles.
Ew.
A little bit of a scuffle with some of those Death Eaters.
Death Eaters.
Death Eaters?
Well, there was a group of the Death Dwarves that called themselves the Death Eaters. They thought that by consuming death, they would get stronger.
Ah,
I believe it was the fault of their sire. A little too close to the Titan blood. Most half-breeds have trouble with the mixing.
you ever had anybody try and purify that out of you?
Can't be done. I believe that's what happened down here. They learned how to purify death.
Interesting.
Unfortunately, they didn't know that death had been contaminated with something worse than death.
What do you mean?
Like some
What does
dust.
he mean?
Dust.
Sorry. Previous adventure. We've been tracking this stuff down for a while now. It appears that there's some cultists that are trying to break in and get down to whatever's down in the city.
They can't break through our stone.
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, Charles! The guy just pops out of existence,
All
and
right,
everybody
Walrus,
but us.
you're now the GM.
What was his the GM?
Walrus and Superman.
Yeah. Walrus and Superman are now DM.
It was good timing with when you said that. 'Cause when you said it, it was right when I popped into that screen.
So what?
The Walrus and the Superman were the DM for a minute.
Okay. So he was saying, nothing but something touched by the Titans can break through our stone.
Like this.
Oh, you're infected.
And
I'm-
this. And those
Ah,
guys.
You've got a whole collection of it.
Yeah,
I
we've
got
been.
lightning.
But none from my sire.
Well, we hadn't come across that yet.
Technically,
of
we
it
Is
did.
it that
We
much
just
of this
Mo-
in the
mo-
world now?
Most of it is the fault of the one you're talking to. So
What were you saying?
Is there that much of it roaming the world?
No. Stones and pieces amongst cultists and people that are trying to bring back some kind of. It looks like something out of the Death Titan, but hey, Core, you wanna come in here and kind of give him the rundown on what we found so far,
Oh man, I'm trying to remember.
or just like, can we say that we said it and see if he notices anything with our story? That would.
Now you're gonna have to actually say it.
Oh.
What are we looking
Okay.
to explain?
The situation above ground as we know it now. So the Titans are all defeated, and we found the arm of a fire Titan in the bottom of a temple, and we
I think-
found that.
I think one of the contamination part is going to come in with the Quellis stones causing the contaminations.
You know of the Kolala.
Yes, there's the cultists that he was just explaining are trying to bring them here.
Yes, the Kolala infected the Death Lord. They took his entire body.
So you know how serious this is.
Yes. From what I understand, by taking his body, they infected all of his blood out in the real world. He is locked away in another dimension. That's how I got this. And he raises his arm again. I was one of the group that helped seal him away forever.
that's
Because how can you kill what is death itself?
Do you know of the means
He
of
killed-
transport that the dwarves used? The keys.
The key?
Or no?
What do you mean, the key?
We've got these crystals that open doorways and portals in between different
Portal
places.
keys.
Gate stones.
Sorry, come again?
Gate stones.
Gate stones.
Yes.
See, the problem is all this information's been lost to the ages, and we've just gotten scraps and whisperings, and we know not
Other
of the,
dwarves passing it off as their own.
so it comes from someone else.
Yes, we found them.
To kill.
Do you know how to create them?
We re-engineered a few of them when we took out the elves.
Are you
I
familiar
think it
enough?
has something to do with how the elves came to this world in the first place. They came through a portal of some kind from some other realm. When we kicked them out, we managed to destroy the portal that we thought was their only portal, but apparently it wasn't the only one. But we did
They're
figure
like-
out how the portal worked and made our own copies.
Why did you hate the elves so much?
They don't come from here. They were disrupting the way of life, and they brought with them deities. Those petulant, infantile creatures who thought they could insert their will over everyone here.
Eve's gonna get mad at you.
I mean,
But,
they pretty much have. You see, you are chained up in a basement while the gods roam the earth above.
Back in my day, there were no gods. Who needed gods when you had the Titans roaming around directly and you could just walk up and say hi?
Well, unfortunately,
If they
those
didn't
days
step
are
on you
over.
or kill you or anything else they felt like doing.
think you can't trust people.
Do you know how to get to the Great Library?
The Great Library?
What's the word for it in Dwarvish?
The dwarves claimed that it was theirs, but we're also working off of muddled information. It would have been somewhere where there was large amounts of information stored, but the only way you could get to it was with one of those keys.
You mean the city of Liberalis?
Sure.
That was ours.
Wonderful. How do we get there?
It doesn't exist.
It doesn't?
Yeah, we know that.
Mm,
How do we access the information there?
You have to find one of the gate keys. There
You have
used to
any
be
idea?
there used to be hundreds of them. Every one of our cities had them.
Okay.
Half the time it was used as little more than a intermediary so that you could one can go from one place to anywhere else in the empire. And the rest of the time to store every bit of information we gathered along our way. Anytime we conquered a people, every bit of their information was put into the library inside the city.
So,
Is there a portal nearby that we may be able to find?
I don't know. We didn't build this fortress.
Well, how were you brought here?
I don't know. I was unconscious. I just woke up
How-
here one day.
carry you.
Um,
Will, do you need to go?
Yeah, I'm starting to run short on time.
Hey,
Well, we can stop there.
yeah.
hey,
Okay.